Okay, we are into the second technique of differentiation. Sorry, second technique of integration. Guys, if you look at very carefully onto all these parts of this question number one, you will be able to notice one thing, first of all, that the powers are too big that we shall not like to expand them. If you have a power up to 2, or you think that you can expand this, maybe it is up to 3, and you can integrate that expression by expanding it first. But here the powers are too big. Look at this, x plus 2 to the power 9. You will have to apply the binomial expansion to expand this. Even if you look at this g part, you have 6 over under root x plus 1. So how would you expand this under root x plus 1? Though you will be learning this expansion in your A levels maths P3, inshallah. So guys, the thing is that these powers are not the ones that we fancy to expand. Okay. Secondly, there is a limitation uh, onto the expressions which are there inside these brackets. Can someone look at all these expressions inside the brackets? Can you tell them what do you notice about these expressions? Yes, anyone? Hmm? Okay, someone saying there's something in chat. Yeah, they are all linear. These are all linear expressions. So remember, your integration is very limited as far as these expressions with the powers they are concerned. So if you have a power, an expression with the power, that expression can only be a linear expression. So that is a kind of a good news for you people. Okay, so what is that technique we shall be using now? The first technique that deals with the expanded expressions, the terms in the simplest form, okay? No multiplication, no division, no quotients, no powers, okay? So that was the first rule. Now the second rule deals with the expressions, and these are going to be the linear expressions which have powers on them, okay? So this is going to be ax ax plus b to the power n plus 1 over n plus 1 times a. This is the derivative of this ax plus c. So this has a lot of resemblance with this rule. You have n plus 1 here, you have n plus 1 here. You have n plus 1 in the denominator, you have n plus 1 in the
Sir, is
denominator.
A the first term?
Yes, beta?
Okay, I got it. Sorry.
Okay, now let us try some questions from here, and then you will be trying these questions yourself later on. Okay, so we are going to practice the second technique of integration. The second technique of integration. Okay, so here we are. One part A, integral of x plus 2 to the power 9 dx. So this is x plus 2 to the power 10 over 10 times 1. This 1 is the derivative of all of this. If you differentiate x plus 2, you get 10, sorry, 1 plus c. And then you can write, I think there's no more simplification. I'm just rewriting this a bit simplified. Okay, 10 into 1 is 10. So that is it. That is the integral of x plus 2 to the power 9. Look at this d part, how I will be integrating this d part. So this
Sir,
is
नीचे n plus 1 करना था या n multiplied by 1 करना है?
n plus 1 times the derivative. N
Okay,
plus
thank you.
1 times the derivative. Okay. Okay, this is 3 into 2 minus 3x to the power 4 dx. Okay. So we have 3 into 2 minus 3x to the power 5. है ना? 4 plus 1 is 5 over 5 into minus 3. This minus 3 is the derivative of all of this. If you differentiate 2 minus 3x, that is going to be minus 3. So this is finally minus, this 3 is cancelled by this. This is minus 2 minus 3x raised to power 5 over 5 plus c. ठीक है बच्चों? Please keep on writing while I'm telling you. Okay? If you just let this go through your hands, inshallah, you will find this approachable, you will find this manageable. Okay. Um, Now, look at this G part, the G part. It is 6 over under root x plus 1. So first of all, you will write it as 6 into, you should not allow anything in the denominator. Remember this, okay? So 6 into x plus 1 raised to power minus half dx. And now you integrate it. This is 6 into x plus 1 raised to power half, because minus half plus 1 is going to be half. Half into 1 plus c. And we can write this as 12 under root x plus 1 plus c. ठीक है बच्चों, don't let anything go away from you. Just tell me if there is any problem, any concern. Okay, I'll be doing the H part now. Part H. Okay, this part H is a very confusing one. So you better shift this power onto the numerator and denominator first. Can I write this first of all as 8 over 5x plus 3 whole cube, Hannah? Can I do that, bachcho? Because there is a power on the brackets, so you can shift this power onto both numerator and the denominator. Hannah, और बच्चों बोलो.
जी सर.
Okay, so now the time to move this to the numerator, this is 8 into 5x plus 3 to the power minus 3 dx. Okay, and now we can integrate it. 8 into 5x plus 3 to the power minus 2 over minus 2 into 5. Okay, there is n plus 1 times the derivative of this 5x plus 3 plus c. 2 4s are 8. So we have minus 4 over 5 into 5x plus 3 whole square plus c. Okay? Let me do one more part and then you guys will be practicing it yourself. Let me do that I part. Okay, the I part. Okay. I will first of all write it as 3 over 2 into 3 minus 2x raised to power minus 4. Okay? So this, we don't need to, sometimes children, kids, girls move this 2 into the numerator as well. There's no need to move this 2. Okay, na? Let this 2 be there. Okay? So now this is 3 over 2, 3 minus 2x raised to power minus 3. Okay, minus 3. You know, when someone enters, this happens. This student entering in the, okay, over this minus 3 into minus 2 plus c. So this is minus 4 plus 1, that is minus 3. And then the derivative of 3 minus 2x is minus 2. So we can cancel this 3 with this 3. So finally we have this minus into minus is plus, है ना? This is 1 over 4 into 3 minus 2x whole cube plus c. That's it. So you have to practice all these parts of question number 1. That would be quite enough for you to grasp the second technique of integration for your O-level add maths.